Elmira, June 4th, 1869. Dear folks, Livy sends you her love and good wishes, and I send you mine. The last 3 chapters of the book came tonight. We shall read it in the morning, and then, thank goodness, we are done. In 12 months, or rather I believe it is 14, I have earned just $80 by my pen, 2 little magazine squibs, and 1 newspaper letter. Altogether, the idlest, laziest 14 months I ever spent in my life. And in that time, my absolute and necessary expenses have been scorchingly heavy. For I have now less than $3,600 in bank out of the $8,000 or $9,000 I have made during those months, lecturing. My expenses were something frightful during the winter. I feel ashamed of my idleness, and yet I have had really no inclination to do anything but court Livy. I haven't any other inclination yet. I have determined not to work as hard traveling any more as I did last winter, and so I have resolved not to lecture outside of the 6 New England states next winter. My Western course would easily amount to $10,000, but I would rather make $2,000 or $3,000 in New England than submit again to so much wearing travel. I have promised to talk 10 nights for $1,000 in the state of New York, provided the places are close together. But after all, if I get located in a newspaper in a way to suit me in the meantime, I don't want to lecture at all next winter, and probably shan't. I most cordially hate the lecture field, and after all, I shudder to think that I may never get out of it. In all conversations with Gough and Anna Dickinson, Nasby, Oliver Wendell Holmes, Wendell Phillips, and the other old stagers, I could not observe that they ever expected or hoped to get out of the business. I don't want to get wedded to it as they are. Livy thinks we can live on a very moderate sum and that we'll not need to lecture. I know very well that she can live on a small allowance, but I am not so sure about myself. I can't scare her by reminding her that her father's family expenses are $40,000 a year, because she produces the documents at once to show that precious little of this outlay is on her account. But I must not commence writing about Livy, else I shall never stop. There isn't such another little piece of perfection in the world as she is. My time has become so short now that I doubt if I get to California this summer. If I manage to buy into a paper, I think I will visit you a while and not go to California at all. I shall know something about it after my next trip to Hartford. We all go there on the 10th, the whole family, to attend a wedding on the 17th. I am offered an interest in a Cleveland paper, which would pay me $2,300 to $2,500 a year and a salary added of $3,000. The salary is fair enough, but the interest is not large enough, and so I must look a little further. The Cleveland folks say they can be induced to do a little better by me and urge me to come out and talk business. But it don't strike me. I feel little or no inclination to go. I believe I haven't anything else to write, and it is bedtime. I want to write to Orion, but I keep putting it off. I keep putting everything off. Day after day, Livy and I are together all day long and until 10 at night, and then I feel dreadfully sleepy. If Orion will bear with me and forgive me, I will square up with him yet. I will even let him kiss Libby. My love to Molly and Annie and Sammy and all. Goodbye. Affectionately, Sam.